Happy morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the VGN Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy Season number 2. This is day 6 of the tournament. As it gets closer, most of the teams have played 2 games for them. A few of them have played 3 games too. So it's going to be a decider on who's going to be the table topper, who's going to get ejected at the top, number 3 and number 4 positions. Match number 31, 32, 33, 35 and 36 are going to be played today. 31 is going to be Ntc taking on 9 to 11, which is going to begin in a couple of seconds. 2 different teams, but the journey is quite simple, as 9 to 11 have had a wonderful journey in this tournament. Once again, they're proving their quality in Group A along with Ntc Group. They played just 1 game in the tournament so far and won that game. So 2 big sides, never lost a game, are going to face off each other. It will be an interesting battle to watch out for. And would like to welcome all the viewers to this wonderful Sunday. Enjoy all your weekends, as well as you can enjoy this game of cricket, because Sunday means cricket in Chennai. You can see that clear sky. The venue is looking fresh and hot and humid, of course. Hotness is something that's part of Chennai's cricketing culture. People love to play in hot weather. There are many people who love the hotness of the city, because that kind of moves you towards the mindset of watching a test cricket or watching a day game. So it's all about the way how cricket is being perceived here. And a lot to discuss about the journey of these sides. We'll get back to that once the game gets its twists and turns. And to begin with, VGN, creating assets since 1942, are the title sponsor of this Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy, Amir Mahal, Chennai, in one of the heart of the city. The tournament is being hosted. This is one of those iconic venues to watch the game of cricket, along with VGN. The other sponsors who are also making sure the tournament is happening are 6-It are the ball providers for us. 1xBat, use the promo code of Prince43, get the welcome bonus from 1xBat. SB Sports, Shinji, Nighthawk Energy Drink, Drop Thought, Lanson Toyota, and obviously Carbon. Thanks to all the sponsors for making it happen. Seems to be a change of order in the banner boards behind the stumps, because I read in a different order yesterday, but it seems like a different order. Anyway, what matters a lot is it's Ntc taking on 9 to 11. More crucial game for Ntc, as 9 to 11 were known for that dominance even in season number 1. And yesterday's battles went on to be quite closer games, in which Amir Mahal have won their game comfortably. They had posted 167, the highest total in the Royal Premier League, sharing the dynamic number along with Tuskmalan Cricket. They have a match today, Tuskmalan Cricket. Whereas in the last game of Day 5, which is match number 30, played by Friends 11, they had lost that battle against AGS Health. That's a wonderful performance from AGS Health throughout the game. So this game is going to add a lot of value. Group A, 2 matches played by 9 to 11, 1 match played by Ntc Group, 2 matches by ACP Builders. Chai Kings have completed their campaign in this tournament. So it's going to be these 3 teams on who is going to make it to the top 2. In case if 9 to 11 are winning this game, they'll be the table topper for sure. In case if Ntc Group are winning this game, then there is a little bit of edge for Ntc Group to be at the table top, as well as it will open the gate for ACP Builders too. In case if ACP Builders win their last game, then 9 to 11 should get themselves out of this tournament. So it's getting more closer, it's getting more quicker, as this calculator mode is getting opened in VGN Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy, starting from Group A. Things were getting into conclusion as we're heading towards the first ball of match number 31. That's been squeezed into the back foot. First shot of the morning, first shot of the Sunday. And it starts with a bang of slight bit of margin for error. 3 runs coming out the very first ball. Opens the account in style. Speaking about the cricketing culture of Chennai, it is one of those iconic cities that had heritage in history of hosting cricket games, cricket matches. Madras Cricket Club is one of the oldest cricket clubs in India. Catches the call that goes behind the stumps as the fielder's chasing down the ball. No chance to stop that as it hits the boundary board of SB Sports. First boundary of the morning, and it straight away starts off on the second ball of the game. I think this is going to be a treat to watch Sunday for the viewers. These are the signs that this day is modelled up for the batters. I request the viewers, if you are interested, you can put your comments on the videos, on the live, to encourage the cricketers or to encourage the team that you are supporting, which is pretty much important at this point of time because all the cricketers were also watching this game. The other teams would also be watching the game, especially for someone like ACP Builders. This is a must-watch game for them. They'll expect 9 to 11 to lose this battle. And no matter what, whoever loses this battle, it's going to be an advantage for ACP Builders. As of now, it's been a positive start from NTC. They've been opted to bat first as 9 to 11 have won the toss. Both Shafi and Solai are getting themselves in a comfort. Now the thickish outside edge will be just a single. In terms of speaking about the history of cricketing events that's been produced by Chennai, the history of Madras Cricket Club, the way it turned out to be TNCA, Chepauk ground, and the way how Britishers played cricket here, there are a lot of memories. Mr. M.A. Chidambaram, a man to mention. There is a reason why they mentioned M.A. Chidambaram's name for the ground, because of his contributions on making Tamil Nadu Cricket Association a dominant one. First ever Ranji Trophy happened here. We'll head back to that. 1 over completed, 8 for no loss.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN
8 for no loss. Ntc Group, that's been a decent start to the power play. Walks forward and played through the covers. Didn't connect it well as it reaches the fielder's hands. First breakthrough is here, and Rishidev Ratan straight away brings up that breakthrough for 9 to 11. Top quality performance in the middle, especially with the way how he warmed himself. It was a fuller length delivery invited outside the off stump. I'll say it's a kind of good length too, and that kind of triggered the batter to go through the covers, but that didn't connect it well. 8 for 1 NTC Group as Shafi walks back to the pavilion.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury.
Right, Sundar, the new batter in at number 3 for NTC Group. Speaking about that particular dismissal, the Shafi was kind of triggered to play through the covers, as they've seen most of the fielders are being placed on the leg side, having a defensive approach on the leg side, insisted Shafi to go through the covers. I won't blame the batter for such decisions, but the timing wasn't enough for him, and he had not had enough chance to get himself comfort in the 10 overs game. Straight away getting up the mark with that single Sundar. It used to happen in a 10 overs battle. You can't just have the same day of sweetness every single time. And speaking about the traditional history of cricketing culture in Chennai, it provided more values. A cheeky attempt, as it somehow finds runs on the board. These efforts are always appreciable, as it's one of those more productive ways. You can't just be conventional with your batting style, as the game is evolving, and some of the batters have become a pioneers of certain things. For example, if you take someone like Tilakaratne Dilshan, the time he invented scoop shot is not that much urge to play the scoop shot. But later on, when the T20 cricket started evolving like a giant, then scoop shot had its value. Switch hit, didn't get much connection out of it. Similarly, for every batters, it's always important. I'll say AB de Villiers as the biggest pioneer of adapting to the modern day cricket. His way of playing those ramp shots, reverse sweeps, switch hits, scoop shots, paddle sweeps, sweep shots, that kind of opened the gate for batters in multiple ways. Beautiful shot that had been, and the most beautiful part of it is into the back foot, as the batter opened himself completely into the back foot and placed it through the covers. This is one of the weirdest inside outs ever to be played in cricket. Look at that. Completely into the back foot, but the timing and elevation were looking good. Boundary to end the over. That's 15 for 1 after power play.
உலகத்தோட முதல் கார் செய்யறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் தொடங்கப்பட்டது. இப்போ நாங்க 143 years. நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 years of innovation. இந்தியா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேர்ல்ட் கப் ஜெயிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 years தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 years. நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 years of innovation.
$15 for 1. As they're continuing. One strike soon, the Jagan continues to go. Steps out and couldn't get much elevation out of it. Still didn't see much of impactful stroke making in the power play, except that one inside out. It was a calm and composed batting display from NTC Group. We got to give kudos to the bowling standards of 9 to 11 to they having such solid bowling attack that kind of pushes the batters under pressure. Even in a bigger scale, the huge difference that comes in here is with the way how they're going to adapt things out. For Sundar and Solai, they have to fix a target in their mindset. We've seen a different variety of T10 games yesterday. Catches the call, fielder at the position, and that's taken. Soft dismissals. That brings up wicket number 2 is here. This time Sundar tried to play it over the long on fielder, but it didn't got much of elevation and timing, and that eventually reached that fielder's hands. Soft dismissal, but a crucial breakthrough is here. Jagan gets his first wicket. This is how it was taken. 15 for 2. NTC Group. That's a wonderful catch from Ram. In fact, Avinash. $15 for 2. That brings up Asif, the new batter, in at number 4 for NTC Group. Starts off with a wonderful delivery. Seems like 9 to 11 are in a commanding position, just trying to take the dominance. It's always important to have that first aggression or first breakthrough to take care of a control, as that brings out to be a positive atmosphere throughout the innings. So far we could see 9 to 11 are having a near dominance in this innings. It's excellent pace from Jagan. But the batters couldn't read the exact amount of pace that he's bowling. At some point of time it's a change of pace, at some point of time it's a quick pace from Jagan. All they have to do is to adapt to the pace that Jagan is bowling. Another close delivery, wonderful delivery, dot ball to end the over. That's 3 overs completed, 15 for 2, NTC Group. Moves across Solai. Got a good connection as the fielder chasing down the ball. 2 is the call and they're running back for the second run. A wonderful running between the wickets. It's evenly important with the way how you pitch things out as Ntc Group. They're taking things into control, but couldn't make much of run rate more than 6 runs per over. It's 5.37 as of now. Steps out and goes over the bowler's head, and no chance for the fielders to stop that. That actually hit the scaffold of the cameraman. A wonderful maximum. For every straight shot, it always had its own elegance. I'm a big fan of these straight shots, especially if it's been connected better. Just take back a look at that. Look at his right arm that's getting extended, and that gave room for the batter to go for such a wonderful shot. Beautiful stroke making. This time gets it, as that's a better connection. Switch hit, got its way in the middle. Another maximum it is. Back-to-back sixers. This one looks out to be even much better. An appropriate stroke to be played in a modern day T10 game. This is what we've been speaking about. Adaptability to the change. And this man does it really well. Solai is a man to watch out for in this tournament. Now back-to-back sixers, pushing themselves under pressure as Grpup must have to look out and a different approach altogether. We've seen a wonderful maiden being bowled by Jagan in the last over. Now this one is getting compensated as Ntc Group are shifting gears. Catch is the call, and that is almost stood into the hands of Ratan. By a second, Solai was survived. This is a good thing to watch out for. I think psychologically, Grpup have lost it, as this man is dominating the innings. Solai, it's slightly bit of defensive approach unless or until you dismiss the batter. Another one, this time couldn't get much of connection out of it as Solai continues out to try the switch hit and reverse sweeps that are going to help him out score more runs, as there were much of fielders being placed within the 30th circle on the offside. Typically the protections will be on the onside. That's how the tennis ball cricket dynamics works, because the way you hit sixers are mostly by your bottom hand domination on the leg side. You're not going to hit it at the point direction, right? Single to end the over, and that's 30 for 2 after 4 overs. $30 for 2 in 4 overs. I'll say this a little bit decent total, whereas Asif is yet to get off the mark after the dismissal of Sundar. So one side we're having Solai, the set batter, who continues to take strike. Karan Chandak, one of the pick up the bowlers for 9 to 11. I'll say he's one of the leading bowlers for 9 to 11 too. He's in the middle overs. But this intention from Solai is a never-ending story. This time even a much big shot that goes for a maximum. This reminds us of the Glenn Maxwell style of switch hitting, turning yourself completely as a left-handed batter and plays it at the cow corner region. Superb commitment to the game. This comes out of hard work. This comes out of practice. You can't just implement simply these kind of things in a match. All you need is a patience and a learning urge for new shots. Now that insists the wicketkeeper to come forward. Will they be implementing a close keeper behind the stumps? There isn't so much of impacts as of now, as Karan Chandak is placing his fielder behind. A slight far from the stumps. Another switch hit, another better connection, and that's going to be another maximum. It's easy. It's simply easy from this man Solai, but it's not never easy as of what you're watching on screen. This is going to take a lot of challenges for you. You need real balls to have the challenge, to meet the capabilities of the challenge. And this surely comes out of practice, no matter what. You can't just blindfoldedly try these shots. Another one, another better connection. Nothing changes here. The only thing that changes is the trajectory that Solai chooses to score runs. Square leg, mid-wicket and cow corner. Third sixer in this over. As this comes out to be an expensive over from Karan Chandak. I gave a lot of build-up to this man, but unfortunately Karan Chandak is facing hardships in the game. Choose the call and they are running back for the second run. A wonderful running between the wickets. That brings a 50 up here for Ntc Group. Comes in no time. Halfway through the first innings, 50 for 2. That ensures that they're having this potential of making it to hundreds. I'll say this, a valuable innings from Solai against one of the dominant batting sides. Add one more maximum to that. Fourth sixer of the Dover. That brings up 26 runs coming off the Dover. 56 for 2. Ntc Group at the end of 5 overs. Himself with the ball to handle the pressure now. Asif on strike. The team score is 56 and Solai himself scored 48 not out. 6 sixers so far. And exactly Asif knows what needs to be done. He is getting off the mark with a single. Now that brings back Solai on strike. This is going to be the skipper who analyzes things perfectly. Is going to bowl to the most confident and dominant batter of today's game. It's going to be a real challenge for Anush. Analyzing about Solai's batting style, it seems like the bowlers were not testing the bounce factor of the ball, as most of the shots being played by Solai were on the front foot. Even while trying to switch hit the ball, it's onto the front foot. So it seems like the bowlers were hitting it. That's 50 up here for the batter. Solai gets his half century in just 18 balls, one of the quickest half centuries in the tournament. The VGN Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy season number 2. Kudos to the batter. 50 of 18 balls. And this time a simple helicopter shot that takes it under control. They're having one more over to be bowled as a power play. I'm not sure when the power play is going to be implemented as of the choice of Ntc Group. If they didn't took any power play space, then the 9th over will become mandatory power play for the batters. And that power play over, only 2 fielders will be allowed to place outside the 30th circle, which is going to be a new challenge of this season number 2. And Asif plays sensible cricket. He knows what needs to be done at this point of time. All you need to do is to bring back the key batter, get the strike back to him. These are those selfless thoughts that only few cricketers will adapt to the game. The biggest example is Suresh Raina. Always love his partner's performances. Another big shot, another better connection. One more maximum, similar style of stroke making, but the bowler is different. Result never changes. 6 overs completed, 68 for 2. With that maximum that we're speaking about. But the problem here is quite simple. All of them were full length delivery and good length delivery. Look at that. He's easily scoring those sixers in left hand. 68 for 2 after 6.
Hey Toyota, play my song.
The cool new Glanza. Go awesome.
Like electric and petrol. I'm a hybrid just like you, and it's high time we met. Introducing the Toyota Urban Cruiser Highrider, the self-charging hybrid electric SUV.
Ram the new batter, Ram the new bowler. Starting off with a wonderful delivery. Right, we've been speaking about Chennai's cricketing culture, right? We spoke about the first Ranji Trophy match ever to be played here. Mysore played the Ranji Trophy against Madras. Madras Cricket Club being one of the oldest cricket clubs in India. Big shot! And that pierces the fielder. Good stop! I thought it is going to be a boundary, but that's a wonderful save. Saves 3 runs for his side, and that just went on for a single. Speaking about the way how Madras Cricket Club is being maintained, it's all about the way how you pursue history. When you look back at the history, there were only few cities that's been taken care completely by the Britishers. They felt those cities as their own. Swings and misses out. This time the bails were flying off. The man who brought in the breakthroughs here, Ram, straight away nailed a wonderful Yorker. This time the intent of going for switch, it is not working well for Solai. As he's walking his way in the middle, take back a look at that. Everything was perfect until that nailing Yorker. He typically bowled it like he's bowling to a left-hander. 69 for 3 Ntc Grpup. That's a wonderful innings coming to an end.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers.
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers.
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury.
For 3. ABD Bharat, the new batter. And straight away goes over the bowler's head. That pierces the long off and longer. The beauty of T20 cricket or T10 cricket is this. What a shot it was. It's spectacular to watch out for. And that's a good way to start the innings. Bharat straight away gets off the mark with the maximum. Just take back a look at the shot. As the ball hits the camera. Proves his name, ABD Bharat, and starting off with a bang. Another swing, another better connection, another maximum, this time even much big shot as it goes over the cameraman's scaffolding too. ABD Bharat just continues the same rhythm and where Solai left this innings. Without Ram was bowling a fantastic over, but just in 2 balls, it's been consumed. Way over that went on to be an expensive one. One to end the over. Pulls the ball, extra bounce must be kept in control. Just don't eagerly come forward as the extra bounce will surprise you. That 7 overs completed 82 for 3.
நம்ம கிரிக்கெட் தல கேப்டன் கூல் பிறந்தப்பவே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்னோவேஷன். இந்தியாவோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஸ்ட்ரோநாட் ஸ்பேஸ்க்கு போறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்னோவேஷன். நம்ம
That's 82 for 3. Still no signs of them taking up the power play. The Ntc group are having a power play opportunity and they're taking it now. In fact, the 8th over have been taken as power play by NTC Group. Only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. 70 to 80% of the matches in VGN Royal Premier League didn't have much of impact in that selected power play over. We've seen that the 7th over will go expensive, the 9th over will go expensive, the 8th over which they took as power play will never go expensive. This is how it used to be most of the times. I hope that fate changes. A few teams have changed the context, few teams have scored 16s and 20s, but many of the times it's a single digit number that particular power play over brings in. I believe that this comes out of this excitement to score runs on the board or the pressure to score runs on the board. You practice yourself scoring boundaries with 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. That's a different challenge altogether. All of a sudden you will be awarded an opportunity to play against only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This kind of builds a pressure. Oh, I'm having an opportunity. Can I be able to meet that opportunity? Can I be able to bring the impact that the team is looking for? I think that's the kind of pressure. It becomes a forced decision for the batters that you should score runs because you've been given an opportunity. Maybe that overthinking is something that's not working well in the power plays, especially in the selected power plays. I truly believe that the 9th over is going to be an expensive over. Looking at the way how Bharat and Asif built this partnership. Swings and got the connection, but the first boundary of the power play, of the selected power play. That takes them to 90. This is likely a bit good over. 8 runs coming off this over. In case if they score a maximum in this over, I'll agree to an extent that this power play was used by them really well. But it wasn't reached. If it wasn't reached, then it's going to be 9 to 11's comeback in this power play over. Karan Chandra continues to bowl. Not the day to remember for him with the ball. Swings and misses out. That's a wonderful 8th over from Karan Chandak. Just 8 runs coming off at 90 for 3. Into the last over. As to 4 of 9 ball, ABD Bharat 20 of 8 balls. Anush continues to bowl. Last over for him, long on in position. There are deep mid wicket, deep spirals. That's high in the air, catches the call. And will never be an opportunity for the fielder. Maximum it is as ABD Bharat looks out to be too straight and comfort. He is not looking out to be a man of 360 degree, but he's pretty sure that he's too dominant in that V form of cricket. Look at that. That's a bouncer. You would have placed anywhere, but he had placed it over the long off fielder. Hardik Pandya used to do this. Clean ball this time. As change of angle works well for the skipper. Anush tried to bowl round the wicket with a wide release. And that release point helped him to dismiss the key batter as ABD Bharat walks his way to the pavilion by scoring 26 runs of 10 balls. The scorecard moves to 97 for 4. This is the dismissal territory that we're speaking about. Good try from ABD Bharat. .97 for 4. Imran Basha, the new batter, straight away getting up the mark with a single. Now the responsibilities were falling on Asif and Imran Basha. That's welcome runs on the board for them. These are small margins, rather errors are being implemented. The opportunities of them making it a triple-digit mark is quite possible, but we're not sure on how long it is going to be resisted by Ntc Group in the second innings. That brings up 100 up here for Ntc Group. Such a wonderful batting display as of now, as this had been a contributed batting display with Solai leading up the runs by 57 runs on his name.
Hey Toyota, play my song.
The cool new Glanza. Go awesome.
Like electric and petrol. I'm a hybrid just like you, and it's high time we met. Introducing the
Right into the last over. That's high in the air and comfortably gets the distance over the long on fielder. Starting with the maximum, Imran Basha. Ram continues out to bowl the last over. Good way to start the last over. A lot to expect from this over. 5 more to go. $108 for 4. These things were quite getting under control. Swings and not much but a connection out of it as the fielder chasing down the ball. The highest total being chased in this Vijayan Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy season number 2 is 123. So there are possibilities, there are examples on how teams did that. But that couldn't be taken as an advantage for any side in the second innings, as 9-11 is one of those solid sides. Typically when they bat first, they have this potential of making it to 100s and 120s. Now they have to chase down the same number as target while batting second. It's going to be slightly bit pressure, but still, if it is 9-11, there are a few possibilities of things happening. Strong appeal of dismissal as the wicketkeeper appeals that to be thickish outside edge. Couldn't see any convincing signals from the on-field umpire as the batter continues to bat on. Pushing it to the hard surfaces and trying to take things under control. It is 112 for 4. With 2 more to end the over, Ntc Group swings and misses out. That's just way out of control here for the batter. Asif was struggling really hard. 8 of 13 balls, no boundary, no sixers. This is not the regular day at work for Asif. Well, that's a single to end the over. 113 for 4 is the end total posted by Ntc Group with that single in the last ball. It's been a contributed batting display, especially with the way how Solai batted today. 15 runs of 21 balls, 7 sixes on his name. And ABD Bharat 26 of 10 balls, 3 sixes on his name. Imran Basha's crucial sixer in one of those death overs. That together puts a decent total at the end of 10 overs, as they posted 112. When you deeply look at the way how the bowling card have been performing to here, Jagan started off with 2 overs, 1 maiden, 8 for 1. Rishi Devrathan quite a bit expensive, 20 for 1. Karan Chandra heavily expensive, 34 for 0. Anush the skipper, 24 for 1. Ram, 25 for 1. Slightly bit expensive overs have been for the bowlers. 113 is the target. 114 is the target here to win the game for 9-11.
Is your customer feedback as vocal as these fans? Choose Grpup to turn voices into valuable insights.
As the fielders walked into the crease, the batters are walking in. 114 is the target here. Going to be a challenging one for 9 to 11 for sure. But considering the batting quality that they are having, this might be a thrilling game. This might be a nail-biting game to watch out for, unless or until Ntc Group bowls something out of the box. If they deliver something with the ball, this might be a single-handed game. I firmly believe that this is not going to be a one-sided game. This is going to be a sure shot dominant battle. Swings and got the connection better. That's the power of N to 9 to 11 we've been speaking about. They are starting the innings straight away with the maximum. And that's quite simplistic stroke making. Didn't have much power over that Karan Chandak. He's a solid batter too. Look at that. Didn't even have a backlift. Just swinging the bat, timing the ball, and it goes for maximum. Akash, the new bowler, must work on different tactics against these batters as 9 to 11, 3 to 4 solid batters who could go for big sixers. There is Praveen, there is Ram. But Karan being one of the most dominant, Karan being one of the most prominent. Seems like I'm going accidentally rhyming. But anyway, that's 6 for no loss, 9 to 11. As a simplistic run up here from Akash. He tries to bowl. Don't bowl a fuller length. And this is what happens this time once again as it goes to the boundary. Sixer, and now it's a boundary. Good use of the power play as they place the ball in a no man's area. Eventually gets a boundary over there. Why continues to bowl into the stump line? This is the problem with the modern day cricketers, young cricketers. They give the 200% with extra pace to attack the stumps. That's not how it works. Some batters will be very strong in attacking deliveries that win balls towards the stumps. It's always important to change the trajectory, use your thought process, use some different game plan according to the way how the batter is reacting. It seems like Karan Chandak is more of leg-sided. His mindset is shifting towards leg side, and he could surprisingly bowl an outswinger. High in the air, fielder under the ball, mid-on fielder, and he takes the catch. A crucial dismissal. This had been Karan Chandak couldn't make huge number out of it as he loses his way in the middle after scoring a sixer on the boundary. Akash takes his revenge smoothly. Just take back leg with that. This one is a change of trajectory. You could clearly look at that. The length was different, the line was different, and straight away Karan Chandak loses his way in the middle. 10 for 1, 9 to 11. That's 10 for 2 over there. As things were quite good under control. Just pushing hard chips over there. As everything seems out to be okay. Become the new batter in at number 3. Moves across and play it through the covers. And straight away getting up the mark with that single. Chance for the second run. As they're not moving forward for the second run. As things were quite good under control. Beautiful venue this had been to play the brand of cricket that you're looking for. Look at this one. Amir Mahal Cricket Ground is one of the iconic venues to watch the game of cricket. Comes in style as they are placing up the fielders in position. Praveen gets off the mark with a single. That's 12 for 1 after 1.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers.
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury.
Twelve for 1. As Manigan, the new bowler, into the attack. Both Praveen and Vikram have got themselves set with the first ball single. A cheeky one. I don't see much of impactful batting performances once Karan Chandak lost his wicket, as these batters seems out to be quite a bit defensive. But the target in front of you is not that easier. You need to score more than 100 runs in 9 overs. As we've been speaking about, imagine it's a Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, and you're on the ground with your friends to play the brand of cricket, to play the cricket match. It's not about the professionalism, it's about hanging out, it's about meeting your friends, it's about having a chat, and it's about playing the game you love. That's the speciality of Sunday in Chennai. I'm not sure about the other cities, but in Chennai, typically Sunday means playing cricket. You could easily see in government buses, in trains, in local vehicles, bikes, Olas, Ubers, everywhere you could see cricketers with kit bags, cricketers with bats and balls traveling to the grounds. It's such an emotion for them. And the iconic Chepauk cricket ground is not too far away from here. From Amir Mahal, it's just a few kilometers of walk, 1 or 2 kilometers. Probably you could go by walk to Chepauk cricket ground from Amir Mahal. So this locality itself serves a lot of epic epitomes of cricket in the history. That's high in the air as the fielder chases down the ball. 2 fielders walking across. That's a wonderful try from the fielder. Gave his 200%. He was paddling and chasing down the ball, which is traveling high in the air. It's not an easy one for any fielder out there. But this one went on to be a wonderful over from Manikandan. Did concede much runs on the board. Looks out to be Ntc Grpup are fighting really hard against a dominant 9-11. This time it's comfortable, and that's taken. Vikram tried to play it over the long off fielder, mid-off fielder in fact, but he didn't got the elevation that he's looking for. Eventually he lost his wicket. Look at that. Didn't got the timing too. 15 for 2 after 2.
நம்ம கிரிக்கெட் தல கேப்டன் கூல் பிறந்தப்பவே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இனோவேஷன். இந்தியாவோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஸ்ட்ரோநாட் ஸ்பேஸ்க்கு போறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இனோவேஷன்.
As the new batter walks into the crease, these are the signs of things going out of your control. So we could clearly see a slight bit of challenges being faced by the batters of 9-11 here. But anyway, this is not going to be the end phase, as at any point of time we could see a comeback from the batters. A close delivery that's been kept in control, as everything seems to be working well for NTC Group as of now. As the winning predictions would have been favoring 9 to 11, looking at that track record, but this seems out to be completely a different game altogether. I'll say that NTC Group was spot on all the phases of the game. They never left any space for the oppositions to come back. And these are all the minute spaces you must work on. Srinath and Praveen. Srinath being the new batter. And Shafi, the skipper, is bowling another wonderful over. We've seen Manikandan bowling well today. We've seen the other bowlers, Akash, even though he conceded a couple of runs on the board, then went out of control. This is beautiful stroke making through the covers. The travels like a trace of a bullet and reaches the boundary ropes. End of 3 overs. That's 23 for 1. But we've got to give kudos to that shot. It was a usage of crossbat. It had a slight bit of bottom hand dominance, but what matters a lot is he played it as late as possible. Look at that, waiting for the ball, and this placement ensured them a boundary. $22 for 2. Cuts the ball and didn't got much of timing over there. Wonderful save that had been. Both Srinath and Praveen are working on towards the perfection. But couldn't see much of elevation over there with the run rate. It's 90 required of 40 balls, which is 13.832 is the required run rate at the right moment of time. There were times when there are expectations on 9 to 11's victory, but apart from that first ball boundary and the sixer, only one boundary being scored in this intermediate overs. This goes out of control here for 9 to 11. It seems unless or until they try scoring much boundaries in the middle. You need to score much of boundaries to stay back strong in the game. Looks out to be tired, as this is too hot today. Right from the first match, the heat and humidity levels are very high. As the fielders are finding it hard, cricketers are finding it hard, on-field umpires are sweating out. This is how it used to be. This year the hotness condition is keep on increasing, and the time of weather is also kept on increasing. So the climatic conditions are changing in Chennai, it seems. As that one went for another one. Solai continues to bowl. The pick of the batter today. Now he is with the ball to accompany his side. Cuts and catches the call. That's almost near the fielder's hand. Should have taken in this level of cricket. 2 to end the over. That's 29 for 2. Wait, that's 31. One more to end the over. 29 for 2. Run out opportunity that got quite closer, and a dot ball to end the over. 29 for 2. 85 runs required in 6 overs with 14.17 of required run rate. Couldn't see much of intent being shown by these two batters, Srinath and Praveen, but not showing much of intent in winning the total. Looks out to be this is a crucial game in the tournament's points table, as ACP builders will be keenly observing this match. The team losing today will be having least edge of making it to the playoffs or next level of the tournament. That applies for a 9-11 too. Swings and catches the call, and that's taken as simple as it could get, as Praveen tried to play through the long off, but that's not the better connection out of it. That's not going to provide the result that he is looking for. Look at that. Good shot anyway, but you have to pick it at the gaps. 29 for 3.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன VGN Kensington Towers.
2 and 3 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
Ultra luxury, intelligent ஆன
$29 for 3. That's Anirudh Rangarajan, the new batter. This is a unique brand of cricket. This is not the level of cricket that 9-11 have played in the tournament. They must work on their weak zones. While chasing a huge target, most of the teams are failing to perform as of expected. This is quite good in the connection. Oh, tried his best. That went for maximum. This is the intent we are speaking about. It's not about winning or losing them. It's about the intent that you show in the game. And 9-11 were known for that intent. That was missing till Anirudh Rangarajan hit this for a sixer. Straight away, slightly bit pressure on the bowler as he tries to bowl it way outside the off stump. ABD Bharat batted really well in the first innings. Scored some crucial knock in the middle overs. Another better placement, another better timing, and this time it's a one bounce boundary. As easy as it could get. 10 runs in no time, and Anirudh Rangarajan is now bringing up a different hope altogether. Looks like a little bit of edge here for 9-11 after those boundary and a sixer. No chance of that going for single. Dot ball to end the over. That's 5 overs completed, 40 for 3.
Hey Toyota, play my song.
The cool new Blanza. Go awesome.
Like electric and petrol. I'm a hybrid just like you, and it's high time we met. Introducing the Toyota Urban Cruiser Highrider, the self-charging hybrid electric SUV.
Swings and misses out. Couldn't get much of connection over there. 40 for 3, 9-11. Solai continues to bowl his last over. Could hear some birds creeping sounds. Looks out to be a wonderful venue. This had been Amir Mahal, Chennai, one of the heritage and historic venue. strong shots, run out opportunity. But Solai doesn't want to take that risk. That's all you need to do is keep things under control. Try to push themselves with pressure. Add a 100 pressure in the game. Then automatically the batters will fail to perform. But this is high standard cricket altogether. As the batter walks back to the pavilion. As he is retiring hurt. Feels like he couldn't make it happen to create any impact.
அல்ட்ரா லக்ஸுரி இன்டெலிஜென்ட்டான விஜிஎன் கென்சிங்டன் டவர்ஸ்
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
அல்ட்ரா லக்ஸுரி
Jagan, the new batter after Srinath retired himself out. And a wonderful delivery here from surprising Jagan with a quicker one. The first half of the second innings is not quite supporting 9 to 11. They need almost 74 runs in next 5 overs, which is quite hard for them as they have to work really hard to reach the total that they're looking for. It also requires a more pressure situations, a more impactful situation that needs to be kept in control. Thickish outside edge as it finds the fielder at the short third man region. Typically, this is going to add a lot of value. That's a wicket. Surprisingly, as the batter lost his way in the middle, nobody have noticed that as the bails have gone off the stumps. This is one of the most softest dismissal. Nobody was reacting for that.
நம்ம கிரிக்கெட் தல கேப்டன் கூல் பிறந்தப்பவே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இனோவேஷன். இந்தியாவோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஸ்ட்ரோநாட் ஸ்பேஸ்க்கு போறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 100 இயர்ஸ் தாண்டிட்டாங்க. இப்போ நாங்க 143 இயர்ஸ். நிப்பான் பெயிண்ட் 143 இயர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இனோவேஷன்.
Smart works are being done. As that went on to be a run out. Quite good under control. Anush, the skipper himself, walks into the crease. Not the right atmosphere to play the game of cricket. You require 72 runs to score in just 26 balls. It's going to be a real challenge for 9 to 11. Starting off with the dot ball. With one more to complete this over, the next 4 overs, all they have to do is scoring more than 15 runs in over. In fact, they need 17.28 is the required run rate, which is way too higher than what I was speaking about. 6 overs completed, 43 for 4. That's high in there as the fielder chasing down the ball. As they converge together, couldn't grab the catch that they're looking for. This looks out to be quite interesting match to watch out for. We continue speaking about the way how Chennai have provided value to cricketers, players with kickbacks walking to the grounds and cricket academies. So much of cricket academies here. That's high in the air. And nobody could stop that going for a maximum. Easy picket for the batter. That brings the 50th here for 9-11. Anush gets his first maximum and a lot more to be scored like this, so that you could be solidly laid a foundation at least by now, or it's going to be the real challenge for them. That's good work to start this first one. Continues out to bowl a couple of dot balls over there, as everything seems out to be achievable just by believing on the process. These dot balls and swing and misses must be kept in control. Of course, white balls were being accepted, but apart from that, nothing more than that will be accepted, as certain things should be kept in control. Maybe just a single over there. And these were simple margin for errors, as they couldn't get much intent out of it. Pushes through the covers, looking out for the singles as he is running back for the second run. A wonderful running between the wickets. Seems like things were started favoring them, as they seem so to be. Arcot and the connections, they were pretty relaxed with what they're doing. That's pretty much important. Swings and got the elevation right. That's a fielder in position. That's taken. Tried to go over the longer fielder, but it's not getting much of elevation or timing over there, as the batter ended up giving a catch to the longer fielder, and that landed straight into his hands. As the batter being dismissed, he'll be walking back to the pavilion. Jagan, the batter, being dismissed. And this is how the fashion it happened. That brings up Avinash, the new batter, Avinash Kadampat. That sent out to be an York England delivery, as things were quite good under control. Avinash Kadampat, the new batter, 57 of 13 balls required to win the game. And a height shot as the fielder walking forward. Good try, but unfortunately it beats him. And as it eventually goes over the boundary to end the over. 8 overs completed, 61 for 5, 9-11.
அல்ட்ரா லக்ஸுரி இன்டெலிஜென்ட் ஆன விஜிஎன் கென்சிங்டன் டவர்ஸ்
213 BHK in Kinti 1.47 crores இருந்து VGN ஓட ஆஃபர்ல புக் பண்ண கால் 04443439999.
அல்ட்ரா
Swings and misses out. Good sounds coming off the bat, but couldn't see much of results coming over there as of expected. This is a match to forget for 9-11. We've never seen such a terrible performance from them. It used to happen on a particular day. You may not be sure what's going to happen to you and the entire team. It's up to the way how you create the momentum. It's up to you how you create the elevation. That went out to be another wicket. A simple soft run out, as that's a slight bit of miscommunication between the batters. Wicket number 6, as it went on to be 62 for 6. Swings and misses out as Ram, the new batter, walks into the crease. Anush continues to bat. A better shot selection, just a single. That brings Ram, the new batter, on strike. As he's keeping things under control. This one being the match number 31 of the VGN Royal Premier League Prince of Arcot Trophy season number 2, day number 6. It brings up a lot of entertainments. Would like to shout out a couple of sponsors who are making it happen. Starting from Lance and Toyota, VGN creating assets since 1942. They are the title sponsors. Drop Thought, Nighthawk Energy Drink, 1xBat, use promo code PRINCE43 to get the welcome bonus from 1xBat. Nippon Paint, Asia's #1 paint, Shinji, SB Sports, Sit at the Ball Providers, and Carbon. Thanks to all the sponsors for making it happen. It's 9 overs, 64 for 6.
Hey Toyota, play my song.
The cool new Glanza. Go awesome.
Like a
9:30. Last over, as 50 runs required, which is mathematically impossible. They know the importance of this victory. Ntc Group, that's going to promote them in the points table too, as the Ntc Group were at the second position in the points table. This victory will surely boost them to the tabletop, as they're having a mere advantage of having positive and huge run rate of 4.487, whereas for 9-11 it's 0.488. So Ntc Group will become the table toppers. 9-11 have to wait for ACP Builders. The match between ACP Builders and Ntc Group, that's going to decide the future of 9-11. Continues out to bat. Manikandan's last over, and the match is last over. Good numbers so far from Manikandan. Didn't get much of sixers over there. You could count the sixers and compare the both innings. That could give you the clarity on what been done in both the innings. 11 sixers in the first innings, and whereas in the second innings just 3 sixers were being scored. That brings up the difference. As he swings and misses out, Ram yet to get up the mark. Straight away getting up the mark with that single. The fielder tried something cheeky with his soccer skills and fell down by skidding onto the ground. Two more to end the over. That's 67 for 6. It is high in the air as the wicketkeeper chases down the ball. One of the most safest hands, but that still drops the catch. Went on to be just a single. Now the last ball of the innings, 68 for 6, 9 to 11. With one more to complete this innings, 46 is the difference between the sides in terms of required runs. Oh, hope he's okay. Tried something like Solai, but it's not working well for the batter. That's how it went. That brings up the end of this inning. 69 for 6 after 10 overs. 44 runs is the difference between Ntc Groups and 9 to 11. Ntc Groups are winning this game by a difference of 44 runs. In terms of batting display, you could see 57 runs scored by Solai, 26 runs from ABD. Imran Basha 11 runs, contributed together 11 sixes in that innings. That went on to be a comfortable total. By the response, we've seen Anush, the skipper of the side, top scoring 19 runs. Rest of the batters failing to perform, and that's how the fashion it went. In terms of bowling to certain cricketers, contributed together in both the innings. That adds a couple of values. ABD by 2 wickets on his name. Manigandan 1 wicket, Akash 1 wicket. That's the story of match number 1. And the best batter will be Solai, and the player of the match will be given to ABD Bharat. Join us with the post-match presentation.
Is your customer feedback as vocal as these fans? Choose Drop Thought to turn voices into valuable insights. Is your customer feedback as vocal as these fans? Choose Drop Thought to turn voices into valuable insights. Is your customer feedback as vocal as these fans? Choose Drop Thought to turn voices into valuable insights.